Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that. Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Hey y'all, good morning. It's me, your girl, Miss Flavor the Diva, and I'm an avid lover of sport. And when I want insightful, contradicting, and bubbly bursting sporting analysis, guess where I go to? Coach's Decks, of course. It provides me with all the detail, keep me up to date, and everything I need to know about my games. Coach's Decks, big up on yourself for the good work that you guys have always been put out. Informative, insightful. It is so contradicting. Personality clashes and bubbleness, trust me. Coach's Decks, I will not stop watching you guys. Enough love, 2022. Everybody tune in to Coach's Decks. Insightful conversation hits your cranium.
Definitely. Good afternoon, all the viewers. Listening and watching the number one program on and YouTube. I've been watching some of the videos too. Very interested and informative, and stuff that you have to think. Gives you an opportunity to think. So I'm happy to be here.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's showtime, everyone. Welcome back to the coach's desk. Trusting that everybody is doing well and everybody is doing all right. Yeah, people. How are you all doing? It's the second night of the weekend triple treat. Yeah, man. And this is how we do it. Yeah, my people. Big up on yourself. As usual, we're going to look forward to a awesome discussion on the topic at hand. And of course, it will spiral into other things. You know what I mean? So definitely we look forward to having a good show in this one, second night of the weekend's triple treat. I'm reminding you people, hit that like button, like the video, like the stream. Right? When you do so, it will help the algorithm. Also, share the content. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the coach's desk. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, big up on yourself. You know, we look forward to be here on a weekend to talk. And first and foremost, we want to delve into something. Big up to the persons, viewers and subscribers, those who watch and don't comment. Big up to the ladies who continue to be a part of the coach's desk. You know what I mean? I tell you last night, people, a lot of ladies watch the show, but they don't comment. You know, I was a few weeks ago, I was at a particular location and I saw another celebrity and the person, we just agreed and I go on, and the person was with a female companion. And, we walked away, but the person called me back and said, Coach, I'm supposed to introduce you to the female, because the female is an ardent fan of the coach's desk. So big up, big up, big up to the females for continuously supporting the show. All the viewers and subscribers. Big up the man them. You know what I mean? Big up the man them. Big up the man them. All right. So let me check out what is happening in the comment section. J Dice. LOL, the man I speak his mind. Argentina. Brain Jane, big up yourself, erudite. Argentina as our coach petrified and terrified. Chevron Peart, big up yourself, big up yourself. HMS, HS Small, big up yourself, big up yourself. King Samuel, big up yourself, you know. I saw some of the guys on the Reggae Boyz team. Yeah, big up, big up. Jobless, big up the whole Toronto, you know. Yeah, man, big up yourself, enough respect, you know. Tuffy Rudy, as usual, big up yourself, Tuffy. Brain Drain again. The algorithm said to tell you he is good and don't need no help. All right, Brain Drain, big up. Coach got groupies. What you talk about groupies, man? Stefan, all right, bless up yourself. Big up yourself, Jason Ferran. Coach a celebrity, so groupies is not new to him. Yeah, man, big up for yourself, people. Big up, man. You know, we try to keep it real still. All right. Talk in the building. Bounce TV. Big up yourself. Actually is here, people. Actually. And people, the weather forecast that was for the island, you know, it has been lifted with immediate effect. So you don't know Jamaica, we have to give God thanks for that. So the thing set, you know. We have to give thanks for that. I don't know if CC is well, you know. check. CC, check in, CC. You want to know if you're all right, you know. Brain Drain, look out. Eagle Republic, the next erudite in the building. Jason Ferran, the erudite. Yeah, man, big up for yourself. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know. CC good still. CC good. What's up with the suit? I don't know. You don't like the suit, Eagle? Remember, say we always say, no. See me. Brain Drain, you're supposed to know that badge there, you know. You're supposed to know that logo, you know. Roger Bailey, big up yourself. Supermarket 1, Jamaica people nil. Hey, actually, me if you tell you, brother, when you talk about lines, when you talk about shelf, I get shell down. Talk about today at the supermercados. Yep. Supermercados. Made a lot of those. Nah, man. Brain Drain, if you say that, oh, it look attorney-ish. No star. Yeah, the man say Brain Drain, attorney-ish. Where you come with? Wait, say, actually, it's a dash a Puma on a Saturday, so the suit is suitable. Hey, Cyan All, what kind of drama you talk about? The man said that in an interview. What you talk about, Cyan All? The man said he prefer if he had not played Argentina. What you saying? What kind of drama? We have to go by what the man saying, brother. I don't know, scumpy thing, I don't know, makeup story thing. The man said it. You understand? The man said. The man said, star. John was star. Boy, I mean, I fret about that game, I know. Differently still, you know, people. I'm kind of worried about this game, you know what I mean? Because this game is about to get down. All right. At the start of the pandemic, Americans bought all the toilet paper in the world. Really? Jamaica's turn. Americans now, every time they hear bad weather, they go, I go buy up all the milk and bread as if you are going to lock in at the house forever. Who would he preferred we played? He did not mention that, specifically in a brain drain. But I mean, I guess he's looking at the fact that it's going to be a very difficult game for him on starting his tenure as the Reggae Boyz head coach. I guess he's looking at that. Okay, Star, I can understand that after Argentina display last night. Exactly, that too. Messi dissect Honduras defense. Yeah, man. Messi put them on the table like the surgeon, and just dissect it. Cutting through, tearing apart. So, the next game is the Reggae Boyz, and that one ain't gonna be easy. Some shillings are gonna go on in that game, you know what I mean? A lot of shillings too. So, it's not the first time we're facing Argentina, but it is what it is. Facing Argentina, Messi dissect. Facing Argentina at his first game isn't the easiest game, so that normal for any head coach to say yes, and that's what I'm referring to, actually. So thanks for ensuring that Cyan all don't think so we are going through no little umpy scumpy thing. You know what I mean? So Cyan, I don't know something, man. Him try that against us. We are gonna remind him of Sergio Ramos. Cristiano Romero is in the US. He got his US visa. Coach Kalani said that he did not want to risk playing Paulo Diablo because he had a left flexor problem, but he will be in the Jamaica game. Yeah, man. I see my warm up and everything. I mean, I training, so so that I gotta be, that I gotta roll out. So the coach's comment was to temper expectation or let us know it might be sticky on us. I think it might be sticky on us. He's emphasizing, especially the fact that the defensive section of things, we might have some complications or challenges there. The main concern is our defense. We have players up front. Argentina have to be concerned about put Mikel Antonio and Martinez. Messi just a pick the lot them like a thief. I would have loved to see the coach first game against US or Canada. All right. So people, remember we hear this thing about the 24th. Something is going to happen. I don't know what is going to happen. We don't know what has happened. But one thing for certain, is that something happened. Yeah, man, it's a strong squad in a brain drain. However, the defensive section of things is the weakest part of the three parts. And I have to be honest where that is concerned. If Andre Blake wants to move to Europe, he needs to give us 20 million game versus Argentina. Did Richard King get a visa? You know, I'm not sure. It sounds, I'm not sure at all. But let me pull up the information with what transpired today. You know, Sidella Marley spoke about, something happening. I'm sure no what go on today for Sidella Marley. Yo, look like Sidella trick on a boss. Trick on a, trick on a, trick on a. So, congratulations to Sidella Marley. She was in New York City. Yeah, man. And she received some special awards and she posted it on her Instagram account. I am honored to receive the 2022 International Humanitarian Award from AFJ Cares. That was last night. She said last night was magic. Many thanks to everyone who came together at the Hummingbird Gala to raise money for all the causes closest to my heart. Special shout out to Mayor Eric Adams, Skip Marley, Rowan Marley, the members of the AFJ, Chung Karan, We Arts, and my mom, official Rita Marley. So, congratulations to Sidella on receiving this seemingly prestigious award. Yeah, so big up to her. That's the whole gang there. Big up to Sidella. So, yeah, I guess this is what she was talking about. Or do we believe it has to do with something else, but that never forthcoming? Think the chance of Blake moving to Europe has gone? Only players I see land is Boza and Maps. Coaches, have you ever listened to the intro for I Am Short Sport? He said we are not afraid of any Argentina. Yeah, remember. Them gonna use it upon him the other day, Brendan. Yeah, man, we use it upon him the other day, man. Coach, the Reggae Boyz play better against South American teams compared to European teams. I would be more worried if we were playing against a top European team. All right, Natty Congo. To be honest, I think the chance for Blake moving to Europe is gone. Sidella Marley was just warning us against the hurricane that was coming our way today. Yeah, but I mean, the tropical depression watch, they said it has been lifted. So, no look at not now come. But we'll get some rain still now. Some rain are go on. Strong squad compared to who? The World Cup qualified squad was said to be a very strong one too. And where did we finish again? Duklan, you and I know, and others know, that we did not assemble our best team. Oh, that's something that looks so small. We did not assemble our best team, Duklan. Right through the campaign. September 24 came and went, uneventful. Will the game shows up Blake's strength? I'm not sure it will, because Argentina is not known for power shots from outside the box. That's Blake's strength. All right. I thought Sidella was going to push Blair Badness in the 24, but instead she's humanitarian. Yeah, man. Calm it down a little. No Blair Badness. Or Blair Madness. Which one? Duckland Stennett. Big up Sidella. You are the best. All right. Yeah, man, I'm gonna drop some congratulations in the comment section for Sidella people. I can't make it look so. Drop some congratulations, man. Little country yacht. Yeah, man. We see that little country yacht. The World Cup squad was all over the place. Exactly at Hot Chili. Talking about went. I have never heard Went Club before. Yes, actually, that is it. That is it. Hey, Brain Jane, Lord, the name, no man. No, they went there. It's in the past. Then can't just go every day. She got a humanitarian award, Gunner's boss. We are give them 1-0. All right, Jeremy and Chambers. Coach Minzy, I'm still perplexed as to the exclusion of West Arden while we have just added a 32-year-old inactive JPL player. You know the thing already, Eagle. We're not surprised at nothing, Brain Jane, behave yourself. Hey, me say my screen I move very small, How go on? Something going on, Fresh God, big up yourself. Come on, drop some congratulations, man. Drop some congratulations to Sidella. Humanitarian is a big thing, man. That means that she would have done a lot of philanthropy work, That's why she the ambassador. Rob Smith, Favor and McCarthy will be the next one. Teddy Brookshot, big up yourself. Enough things going on, man. People, the phone line is also open, The phone line is open. You can call in so that your views can be heard right across the diaspora, right across the length and breadth of our beloved country, Jamaica. We say bold for be the ambassador for the men's team. Congrats to all the bone cheek surgeons all over the world. Shadows there. God bless. Big up. Hey, where's the Rap Smith? You get tricked. Let's see how many times Jamal Slopey going cramp up on the field. Hey, what happened to Rich Poe? A long time we don't see Rich Poe, Everything all right, Rich Poe? Check in, Rich Poe. Rich Poe Sports, check in. Teddy Brookshot is burp. What a brother for change him name, man. Hey, burp. Easy, burp. Why you change your name? Our whole park account tab. Sharon Anderson, welcome to the show. So Sharon Anderson decides to comment in the comment section. Big up yourself, Sharon. You will like when the females partake in the comment section. And you're also free to give us a call, Sharon. Herman Willis, welcome to the show. Odin, it's Arden TV. Big up yourself. If me hear the final squad, no, sir. It change again. They gone too far now, Biggs. Hey, Brain Jane, I tell you, you gone too far now, Biggs. Jason Guna, big up yourself. Want to be positive towards the JFF and give them a fair chance, but it will be a disaster if JFF get rid of Sidella as the ambassador. They mentioned something about that, and President likes her. Coach, be a man a call burp like them thing man have gas. Then that me I tell them say burp your name, brother. But the man never can tell me say burp. Like you belch. Man say like him have gas. No, but when me pronounce it the right way, man, they might tell me say, yeah, watch brain drain him now. So listen, the man can give somebody say. Welcome to the show. You're live.
Yeah, good afternoon. Hello to Sidella Marley. We liking to win the game between Argentina and Jamaica.
Hold on. Before we get into that, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Linky, I'm calling from Connecticut. A long time I've been called.
Oh, Linky. All right, Linky, big up yourself. What is the question again?
Who do you think will win the game between Argentina and Jamaica?
Who I think is gonna win the game? If we go by rankings, of course, you have to give it to the world number 4, which is Argentina. But the football is round, is who show up on the day. You know? If we go by who is on paper, Argentina has the edge right now.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to surprise you all. Jamaica can beat them 1-0.
People hear that?
Jamaica can beat them 1-0.
This is from Connecticut, people.
And the reason why, this is the first time the coach select a team, Jamaica select a team that can win. They can play at least 5 different formations. And I'm going to use the formation what the coach used, 4-4-2. And that is 4 defenses and 2 striker, perimeter striker, that target striker. Yeah, target striker would be Andre Gray and what name there? Anthony. Michael
Anthony, yeah.
Michael Anthony can play. Yeah, Michael Anthony can play as a false 9 or flowing striker, and Andre Gray will play as a target striker. That means they're going to give to him. And on the right, either Bobby Reed. On the left, you're going to use what name now? Bailey, Andre Bailey, right? Yeah. And the 2 midfielder will be Robert Morrison can play as a target. Box to box, creative midfielder, and you will have Daniel Johnson will play as a box-to-box midfielder. Okay, you have the four defenders. And the back 4 now will be on the left side again, Amara Bell. Curtis Steele, which is Paul All's cousin. No one might not know that.
He's what?
And you have inside of him Paul All's cousin.
Curtis Steele is Paul All's cousin. Yes.
Yeah. And inside of him you can have Whitney, either Whitney in there. That old guy named Mariappa.
Adrian Mariappa.
Yeah. Mariappa, yeah. And you have Low can use as a reserve. Come off the bench if Mariappa tired and here. And on the right side now, you can put anyone on the right side. Now we're going to come to what kind of play that he's going to play. Because he play 4-4-2. And he said he's going to play total football.
Mm-hmm.
Total football going to be all 11 attack, all 11 defense. That means that even the goalkeeper will play as a sweeper keeper.
Sweeper. You think Andre Blake can play that role?
Yeah, he can play that because he used to play out before him going inside as a goalkeeper. So he can use his foot. But he's too scared of losing the ball because they're playing when they used to play with Theodore Whitmore, they used to play as a when you park the bus. See, that's why he used to kick the ball because he can't play part bus in the 18-yard box. But he bunk, play as a bunker. That is mean the circle around the 18-yard box, and you have the 18-yard box to help you with defense.
Okay.
So what you gonna do now? You're gonna play tick-tock football, and because if you notice all the players them, if you check them, Robin Morrison, if he get and pass out the ball, he may pass 85 balls to pass, and he may have a 98 record of passing. And if you check that, you see that there's a passing team playing the ball on the ground. So you know at all. And two things I want to do. You have this guy here, Robert Morrison. I'd like to see him play pivot, single pivot, with back and forth, and the two center can play as a double pivot. I mean single pivot too in the back. So those two can protect the defense. The two guys behind them. Yeah, Whitney and Daniel Johnson want to play pivot too, single pivot.
Mm-hmm.
Holding, single pivot, and back to back. So you can see the defender. And I see Argentina play last night and they play that garbage. They play from the back and they lose the ball a lot at the back. So if Jamaica, I press them. I press and counter attack. And I line. Because you can use the two back to the eye line. I mean, in your turn come, they can wait in the offside, call for offside if they beat them. All right. The next one with a free forward up front now. Yeah, went in there. Gray and went in there. And Brown. Those two will be up front, moving from side to side. Moving from side to side, they're going to do it in there. And the two wing basically stretch this.
Well, you're gone far, caller. You're gone far. We're not here again.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the striker will be moving from left to right, going off of the ball. That means that when the winger get the ball, he won't open up the defense. So that caused a lot of passing. So Jamaica will get a lot of pass, and he opened up the middle too, and then Robert Morrison can slip through with box to box, or waiting in the can play back the ball, Gray, and what's that name again? Michael Antoni can play back the ball to Morris and run on and take the shot. Daniel Johnson can run on and take the shot. And they put a lot of pressure on the Argentina. because they don't play good. That's number one. So a team that been playing together so long. The only problem was I have with Jamaica. Instead of making them come 5 days so they can sit down and practice the various things, they come 2 days or 3 days so they don't get a chance to do the things and what they should be doing. But I know that, when they call it I think what most Randa. Randa is the left side that they starving the other player them by pushing the ball around, floating the ball around.
Mm-hmm.
And with that kind of play, they're going to tear Argentina apart.
So we're gonna tear Argentina apart with that sort
I
of
think
setup.
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. When that's speedy, that's number one. And the way I see Argentina, when they Uruguay was playing last night, give them a lot of room. They're not going to get the room from Jamaica. Jamaica going man mark with the first 6 up front, and then the zone and marking in the back with the last 4. So instead of they get the zone, they have 20 man 20 yards apart that each person covers that zone, and they can kill them.
All right, Linky.
That's it.
All right, Linky. Big up yourself. Let us see if that is what will happen. Thanks for calling. Big up the whole Connecticut.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Hey, on a savage, you know.
Coach, I had to call you. I couldn't help but call you. I couldn't help but call you. I heard this strategy. I have a different strategy, Coach. I have a different strategy.
You have a different strategy. What's your strategy?
Yeah, you want to hear my strategy?
Go ahead.
we have more church per capita than any country in the world.
So we have to pray.
As such, we know how to pray really well. Somebody said, suggest we start from early. It's late. That's my suggestion. We start early, we finish late, because we're good at praying, and hope for the best. Hope is not some ridiculous score.
So we are going to tear Argentina apart. Can you believe it?
I didn't know it was a physical fight. I think we're bigger than they are. I think they're a small statue, so we may be able to win the fist fight. I don't think it's on the football field, though. I don't think that's going to happen. They may show mercy, because there's a mercy rule sometimes they play these friendlies. So they maybe try not to catch up. Some things they want to work on. Because both teams are pickup team. And Argentina is playing more as a team because they won the Copa America. So they've been playing more as a team and playing what I play. And they're desperate to give Messi a going away present in his national career. But we're not going to win this game. That's a given. Hopefully we can give a good count of ourselves. But I think the caller before, I know what time is it? It's 9 o'clock here, so he started drinking early. But I don't think he started partaking in some favorable bubbly early, so that's why he probably had that perspective that was gonna get a hard game. No, I mean, we're talking about a team full of players who play at the highest level. We may have a few and some with potential, but no, it's gonna be a difficult game for us. My hope is that because I think your headline, Coach, says the coach didn't want this game, and rightly so.
Yeah.
Why would you want a loss? In fact, he shouldn't be on the sideline. He should be watching the game. Yeah, it shouldn't be on his name or on his tenure. It's on his tenure because he's already been hired. I'm sure he signed the contract already. But if I'm the coach, I don't want that game as my first game. I want some patsy first, pat my record a little bit, get my methodology that I'm going to employ instituted, and then go out and execute. But for me to go play Argentina as my first game, it's probably a money game more than anything else. That would be a smart move for a coach. You know?
So he rightfully made
But
that.
I'm sure-
He rightfully made that statement. Then you agree with this?
Coach, of course. I mean, first of all, he just came in. He selected players who he didn't know. He probably got the list from his assistant, the assistant coach, or the technical person. We keep hearing the word committee, and only one person in here, another committee. So it'll be a one-person committee. So
which committee?
I would assume
Which committee?
If technical committee.
Oh.
I've only ever heard of one kind of committee in a coach. How much person you about that committee there? You about no other name except one person? So it's a one-person committee. We've been hearing all this conversation about the technical committee. I've heard about board members, and I know some of the names of the board members. I have never heard about anyone as a technical committee. I know a technical person or a technical committee member who we have seen in the different forums, but I'm not aware of any other other person. Maybe I'm just not as informed as I should be. But at the end of the day, coach, I hope for the best. I'm not going to get to go to the game because I'm traveling the next day, but I hope for the best and I hope we do well.
Yeah. Hoping for the
but
best.
I think you should, if you haven't prayed, coach, and you like your team, you should just
do some prayer. So we can have prayer meeting Monday.
Yes. Yeah. No, in fact, Tuesday. No, before the before you have your pre-game ceremonies. Just make sure your audience, if they haven't learned how to pray, let them pray, coach.
So we can call in the chaplain.
Yeah, because here's the problem, coach. We can't keep the ball, and them know to keep the ball. That's a recipe for a difficult game, coach. Because even if you keep the ball, so you're like a Costa Rica or somebody who do a good job of trying to keep the ball, even though they're our old team. We struggle to keep the ball no matter who we bring in, and that's what they do well. That's what South Americans do well, especially Argentina and Brazil. So it'll be a difficult game, coach. But I haven't prayed in years, and I probably just bless the players them and let them have some pride in their performance. That's the goal.
Yeah.
As usual, coach. Free thing, madam, just come in, jump in, and jump out. So,
yeah, man. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Bless go.
All right, cool. So there you have it. Cranky, the boss, the big man, stand cranky. You know, just come in, put in his few punches and gone. You know what I mean? So big up to cranky. I see somebody else was calling in. Let me check if I can get back that person. Let me see if I could get back that person.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, sir. You are calling coach's desk.
Yes, coach.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Something with him. I just something with him. Good evening to all the subscribers and good evening to yourself, boss.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah. I just want to ask if these players, like the young player them that came from England in the under 20 and player that are interested from overseas, if this new coach, I don't know if you have information, I'm just asking, if this new coach you think would have get an idea about them, or the Jamaica Football Federation would have let him know everything about all of this play and stuff like that.
I don't know if JFF would do that, but they probably would have let him be aware of the player pool. And from what I've heard is that he wants to look at players, other players. However, he wants to reach out to these players that are showing interest and are serious about representing the country, rather than, probably a man will wait for play for a next country, play for England or something like that. That's the information that has reached the coaches desk.
Okay. And I heard that this squad that has been picked majority of the guys them cripple on it. So I don't know. When I say cripple, I mean like
Injured.
yeah, yeah, and this kind of seems like a routine thing, like this JFF body, like they pick players and half of the player them they are injured and they don't even realize, they don't even know, like they're not keeping tabs on these players. I think as a body organization, they should have been keeping tabs on all of these players that is playing for Jamaica. They must know when they are injured and from when they are not injured.
Well, Mr.
Right?
Mr. Speed came on and said that after they met, someone, he did not name the person, someone was tasked with the job to, research, find out what's happening to the players. And apparently the person did not do what they were supposed to do. Hence the reason why persons were on the list that were injured. You know what I mean? So you're right about that. Persons should be doing this job. So it goes to show how serious again they take this thing.
Okay. And King get his visa?
King, I'm not sure, Not sure.
Okay. Anyway, thanks again, coach. Boy, this I tell you the truth, it's like a soap opera. Sometime you're taking the JFF is a soap opera. Trust me, they are worse than our days of our life. Believe you me, if you put them on practice, they make it end up in a general hospital. All right, good night, coach.
Yeah, man, big up yourself.
Bless up yourself.
All right.
Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, man.
Sir Devon, where's the paraplegic? Hey, a long time you know word there, Coach Devon. So, what if you can send the cripple team to go play a Paralympics? All right, the call is coming in quick and fast. That me like. Welcome to the show. You are live.
Let me know must know some live, coach. I find out this me not dead, I think gunners never die. We only multiply. Big up yourself, Jason. You know what time it is. You know what time it is when we come on here, man. Listen, all you all up in the comment, man. You all type in so much and you all ain't dropping no super chat. Drop some super chat and some super stick up in this.
All right, so super chat moment. Super chat moment. According to Gunners
Super chat, super sticker. Yeah. On just there type. Someone me see a type all 50 times on type. On no finger no hard to know. It's easier to press the super sticker and put $1 $2 on the thing, brother. That me call to tell someone. Can just in there type, everybody call and put in them contribution and over here, just over here, type, and disrespect the people them views. A elder like Linky. Linky a big baller. Long time me a listen Linky, Maybe man that 2 rum in a night and a slurp on him thing. But a long time me a listen Linky and make some good point in a Jamaica football.
But hold on, Gunners. Hold on. Gunners, hold on.
Linky. Hello, my friend Linky.
Hold on, Gunners. So you believe say point now when him make tonight? Remember, say you see people say under 2 whites. You think say them point there connect?
I say maybe my charge, but you hear what me believe say. Me believe say as good as Argentina and a Linky might right, we might can catch a life in a backlash strike, a 1 goal for them, a 1-2, and then can come back on time, run out for them. You never know anything.
True, that one in a football. That one
any given Sunday.
That's true.
Yeah. So make we stay optimistic, man. Yeah, I want to stop going like, I come fight my friend, treat my old man and him good under 2 rum. Well, me there, me all, but me not no rum. So I want to fight me too.
Well, on the Gunners boss. You see, because the next elder come on the show last night. And wow, that bag of
hold on. Don't talk, make everybody in a comment here. Whisper, because they chat too much over a comment, Just whisper and tell me. I want to go out with CC last night. Come here, talk about that. I don't know. I want to go out.
All right, so we have a super sticker there on the board. Big up yourself, do it. Drop a super sticker.
That me talk about. Duckland too, Duckland up a center man sit down for the whole of money, I'm my first man block me on social media. Big up yourself, Gunners. Gunners Duckland. Duckland Senate. Big up yourself. I first man block me on social media. I make me fight you. You know remember? I'm seeing Pioneer from over KLS.
Hey,
Yeah.
why not? You know what I say?
Yo, dark.
Well, I know. You know what I say? CC come on the show last night and I elder the dip on and CC make a talk. And the elder said, look how youth, look how country youth. I want to you. You want me? And me just, you have to just beep him out there so man I say, what house him come from, you know? So all the things can go on. So boy, we did have to cut off.
So hold on there. Make we stop it. Make we stop it right there, son. Make we stop it right there, son. Illico man they know. Illico man they know. We may go call him YouTube gangster, you know. So who care if a water house him come from? So we that have to do with CC. We that dropping off sports talking.
And that's why I have to cut him off,
with
man.
Them. Yeah, man, him for good. Some man for go with them talking. The way you go like, CC, how we youth? See him where? What? You think that you tell CC, say, you call him little country boy down there. So Manchester, my born and growing around our place, so they call him man, you know. And when me 11-year-old, me reach a Kingston, I don't look back around the car, it's too dark. I'm here too much cricket and peony wally at night time. So that I know me, yes, can't hear too good sometimes. So when you hear me attack too loud, I just hear I peony wally them and the cricket them kind of slow up me hearing from them time. So I'm going to allow CC maybe. I choose CC still down at Clarendon, they listen to the peely wally and the cricket them at night time and them are getting their ears and them eye. So I have to give him a break. But you know, I go come run up and CC like say Manchester and Clarendon people them. I'm a neighbor and I come running in him. I defend CC thing all on him Bram because he not too good neither, you know. But him always there.
Where's the CC not too good?
He not too good, but him always there and up on the radio, you know.
So now that's why boss that's why he elder call him little youth.
Yeah, but you have to understand, say, you know, you have some little youth, you know. Me a 58-year-old in a coach. Yeah, the 19th of the month, yeah, a couple of days ago, me turned 58. And the people, them mean, when me beg them to drop 2 super chat for the sitting for the birthday, belated than before. They don't drop nothing, you know. And I know, like, say, me I ask them to support it for me. You know, support the stream, man. How much them anybody else drop Duckland drop in super chat?
No, people in Jamaica can't drop a super chat, you know.
Jason, me know you.
What on there?
Money tonight.
Dwight Spence. I know from 1973 man I watch ball and 1964 man I watch ball, man, from the EPL days, man. That I elder last night, you know.
Oh,
so we can't
tell
elder
watch
nothing
ball from
about
19. I watch EPL, man. Yeah, I mean, them thing they not really. When it comes to the bullet thing, we're trying to have a great time and a great audience here. It's like how we can come over here and troll Jason and them people, then they know some troublemaker. Sometimes I don't know if you do it, man. I make we keep the unity and keep the peace, man. You know, see Duckland. You tell us that Duckland, I first man wrongfully banned me on social media. I'm mad, which part me feel like I want to fly to Jamaica because me have a good vibes when him ban me, you know, man. And the man black me thing, you know, man. I feel like I want to buy a ticket and fly go to St. Thomas to beat up Duckland, you know. But me afraid, so me name bother. Yeah, man, me afraid, so me name bother. Big up yourself again, me General Duckland. You don't know, but you have now.
So we have to say for the topic, you know.
Up the show, you know.
We have
to say topic.
He quote saying rather I wouldn't play Argentina another game. What do you think?
Then me agree with the coach. Nobody would want to play Argentina them first outing as a coach. Because you know say it's more to be a beat down than a big L than a small W. So I agree with the coach, but at the same time the coach have to understand, so you can't tell me say you're afraid and you have to take on all comers, man. Anybody will come and jump in at them chest, man, whatever the outcome. Once Argentina, whatever the outcome, we are gonna accept it and know say I work, I have to work on the thing. And know say you have a work in progress. It's a 4-year thing you have, you know, it's a 4-year plan. So that you have to work, but nobody watch Argentina. Argentina just one. Look, what is practice match? Warm up for what?
Yeah, well, Argentina use it as a part of their World Cup preparation. Remember, World Cup
and them give you a play. But that's when, you know, today me and a man have this conversation, you know, because today me and a brethren was talking about college football in America, right? And me I make him know, say, Nick Sabans, all the Nick Sabans and these coaches, they are not as great as some other coaches, you know, but because they win for schools like Alabama and Clemson and some big school, you understand me? So them look big, but if you look back, if you peel off the onion and look on it, look how much cupcake teams. Like right now, Alabama play. Them a play a little cupcake team. Where them pay maybe $3-4 million. Them might pay 3-4 because them you have a thing where them call name pay-in tournament where the big schools pay some like a minnows to beat them up, to pad them stats. So these coaches have a lot of thing where and it's a play, and them call it the pay-in games. NC allow you to pay, So like CC now. Make we say what the top Marine Cup school in Jamaica right now. Let's say Clarendon. Let's say Kingston College. Kingston College now would never play a school like, say, Porus High School in the NCAA unless them a pay Porus High School to go to them home game or come play them. Because say this is just paying you to beat upon you. So Argentina now should I give you a big money if you come play because we know them all beat up and we call it a pay-in game. You get the drift. You get the drift. What me I talk about. So enough of the time when you hear them say, "Oh, this coach is so great at a college or a high school coach," them not really do. Them not really. It's you have to look on the teams them when them play. It's not really match fixing. It is allowed. It's legal.
I know it's allowed.
It's legal for you to call up a small school.
We just call it the name the now. Cause still fix it.
So you know say it is called pay to play.
Yeah, games. But remember say you can't beat them, so no must fix man.
No, man, then fix. That's what I said. Fix the pad your revenue. Pad the school and the coach. Make them look good. Yeah, make him resume look good. Yeah, man. Alabama go 16-0. But you go 16-0 and win the national championship. How much contenders you play before you get to the national championship? 3 out of 12 games or 4 out of 12 games? Come on, man. So that's the same thing I go on as right now. So you have to play who you get in front of you sometime, And that is why I said sometime you will catch a light in the battle and beat up a big team.
Yeah.
Like a team named Marshall. They roll down in a New Orleans, Louisiana, and beat up LSU. And put the coach in a whole heap of trouble, the first year coach in a whole heap of trouble out to lose him job before the year done if him get two more last, and that's a cup game. That's one of the paying game, but these people collect the money and come to play and win. So we don't know. And when are the game? Tomorrow the game?
Tuesday.
When is Tuesday? I may not even know where I'm going still. But as me say now, patriotic Jamaican want to see good things happen. So whatever the outcome is, the coach are going to look for some other players and put in and plug in and thing. And I'm first start this. So I hope when Argentina drop 1-5 love or 1-6 love, Jason go down in friend them no start come talk about coach we go, cause they love fire coach. All the one Jason love fire coach. A 4 triplet team over female name Tapa, Yeah, all the puppy them over Jason yard name Tapa, coach. Yeah. You know what me talk about. Yeah, man, but some other people want to call, I just bless me, I bless up.
Yeah, man,
I make the people them know say, me there, me not going nowhere. Me go see if me can find my credit card out and thing. I go save it out, because me burn it up, because me tired to give money, so me burn it up, but you know. I go try to see if me can find one sieve and shake out the dust back out tight and see if me can put it back together. But hold on there. L.A. Lewis, as you talk about pray for win. You know, see L.A. Lewis there seaside, I turn back Hurricane today. So me I say, we're going to have to go call L.A. Lewis here now if you come do a thing. You don't have a number for him. Somebody needs to call L.A. Lewis and tell him to come bust a prayer on the coach's desk. For the Reggae Boyz them win, because that the man the greatest man that in a Jamaica, brother. That the man that turn back. Last night in Depa Miss Kitty to them, Depa Hurricane, brother, feed all dog with saltfish and bun a seaside and call out some bird. He call out a bird and I drunk come the people. Me not talk when people them say that they comment, but then deal with him. But yeah, man, you never see it.
No,
the man they turn back Hurricane to their brother. So we need to give him a call. Me see it, man. Me there watch him today and see him.
We're gonna make
a turn back Hurricane, brother.
We're gonna make Rob Smith call him up. Yeah, man. We're gonna make Rob Smith call him.
Yeah, man. Shout L.A. Lewis. If L.A. Lewis have the power to turn back Hurricane, nobody not tell me say L.A. Lewis can't make Jamaica beat Argentina 3-0 tomorrow, as Linky says. So no call L.A. Lewis. We want L.A. Lewis. L.A. Lewis, me know you're the man where you go company coaches desk, come pray, brother. And if you don't believe say in a religion over here, so you can go over I Am Sure Sports, the preacher man in his man go pray. But we want your boss a prayer before you choose if Argentina win. Beat Jamaica. If Jamaica beat Argentina, Jamaica win.
All right.
Sorry.
So.
For the Freudian slip. All right, so bless up
Take
people. People in our comment. People in our comment. Let me talk to you people in our comment one more second there. People in our comment. Wanna drop a super thing. If I have $2 super sticker, the whole on where they are foreign like drop something in I thing. Swipe on the card and drop a thing in there. McGann, love on tomorrow coach.
Big up yourself, Gunner's boss. Why may I tell you, Gunner's boss is a real character. Why? Big up yourself. You don't know a thing up. All right, we see we don't get our next call in. Let me go check. Al J said Jamaica 1, Argentina 0. Big up to all the persons who just joined in. Yeah, man, we're having a good time so far. All right, that caller then already. When him ready, him can call back. Caller, you can call back. So, I see a comment came up that the coach drew with Argentina before. But yeah, fresh. I see that, but I think he was kind of, looking at it in a state that this would be like a big litmus test for him. You understand? And he wouldn't want to start on the footing. Nobody no want to lose, So essentially, the coach no want to start out on this sort of footing when man lose game. If it turn out to be that. You understand? So let us hope that it can, change or him get a real good outcome from the players then, because every man I go on play a ball, Argentina. I see some video, some picture drop back on Instagram today. Ball of them I put up some photos with them when them play Messi the last time Jamaica played. So everybody's dream to play as a footballer with Messi, So if Jamaican ballers them can get a ball with Messi, and the man them go snap some photos and thing, a big thing that for them, But them a go out there, them a put the starstruck aside and go out there, put in a decent performance. Yes, Anonymous, he wouldn't be adequately prepared. And I think that's the premise that he's talking from. To have this important game the first time of asking, and you have to play a big team like Argentina. He wouldn't want to, he doesn't want to go there. Let me see if I can play a part of what him did say so people can really see him say it for real. And don't be like Cyan all the things say I mix up. Cyan all say we are called don't mix up on the coach already, That time the coach said that, people. So that was said. Hold on, I wrong video. Me pull up.
I'm sure you've heard how Grammarly improves your writing, but let me tell you how.
Excited, a little bit excited, just to see how things go and work. And we have to play against FIFA number 4. It's always going to be a good contest. At least we know where we stand, what we need to improve. So, yeah, excited.
A big way to start. A big way to start your tenure with the team against Argentina.
Let's put it this way: if I would have chosen myself to play an opponent, I wouldn't have chosen Argentina. Let's just put it mildly.
Yeah.
Here you said it there. The reporter was asking if it was a good match to start off his tenure. And the man said, put it this way, we wouldn't want to start against Argentina. So how comes they are taking it that way? So Cyan all a year ago on is not a mix-up. Coach said it. Continue.
What are you most looking forward from the players?
Just to see the players in this environment to evaluate, like I said before. For me, it's time to learn, time to observe, time to evaluate.
Just to see the players. It's a time to learn. It's a time to observe the players, to see what he can improve, what he can add, what he can subtract to the team at this moment.
And then after this camp, we can see what we need to change, if we need to change something, what we can use, what is working well, what is not working, etc., etc. So it's like a learning curve for us.
Okay, and coach, you have spoken to the players. What's the mood of the players going into this game?
No, I haven't spoken to many players, so I just gonna use this camp, like I said, to talk to them, to know them better.
Hold on. What did the coach just say? He has not spoken to the players? Are that on the ear? Or am I alone hear that? Actually, we say very smart, Coach Porter. The man say him not speak to the players them. So I'm gonna use the opportunity to talk to them, to get to know them. You know what I mean? Wow. Timol is saying Honduras did not play that bad. Did not play bad against Argentina. And it would not look good on Jamaica part if we perform worse than Honduras did against them, or worse than Honduras did against them. All right, so Anonymous say he has not spoken to all the players. He said that I have spoken to many of the players. So he has not spoken to all of them, but he has spoken to some of them. Yeah. Pretty interesting. Yep. So we're still accepting more calls, people. You can call in. And please remember to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Yep. And become a part of the Coach's Desk family. But Alj, if the coach is saying you would not want to have this game against a tough opponent, I think Argentina, as we were discussing last night with Crooks about Brazil and Argentina, they have very good front three. So Argentina, we know that over the years, Argentina has been a very tough team. So I think the people are being realistic in terms of, extreme pressure can create either diamonds or create goal or coal. One thing I know, Honduras was kicking them down and upset the flow of the game, and them still get 3. How do you think we should approach this game, Coach Porter? Is it from a physical standpoint? Is it open play? Is it sit back? Let the players express themselves, mid block, low block, or an open game? What say you, Coach Porter? We have to be physical with them. So you think can the physical cause us something in terms of card violation, red card, yellow card, and all of these things? Big up Gunners Boss on that super chat. Stop nitpicking on the national team and let them go do their best job. Y'all too picky. Brain drain. You type too much. Hey, brain drain is an AI, so that him though. If you're living. Or he's a bot. Travis. We don't know what I'm to Travis. Travis, you're good? Check in. Travis and Rich Poor. A long time we don't see them people there. So they have to check in. Tomorrow we'll be looking at the preview to the game. We'll be looking at the preview to the game tomorrow. And see how best, can delve into that. We say it's a friend, we can take a red or yellow. I say yellow card is all right at Chile. All right. Me leave Messi to Damian Low. Somebody foot get broke. Seriously, Alj, me not agree with that, Match at Tuesday. Oh, Teddy Brook should not know that. People, pause for a minute. 56 people. Fresh got just dropped. This is our second channel, people. You understand? That's our second channel on screen. You can subscribe to that channel as well. Yeah, man. Subscribe to that channel. Check it out. Triple E, big up yourself. Welcome. G&M Network. Up Jamaica at the World Cup facing Argentina. Who are the other two teams in our group? Yeah, man. I see it. Alj. Big up Alj. Both leave Messi to low. Mark Agla Wilson in walking through that door. I would just have to have them go out and play, enjoy themselves, play with each other, be expansive, but be disciplined at the same time. Okay. So is that open game you'd employ Coach Devon? Rather than a low block. Is that friendly? Let's go out there and play some ball, as I say, enjoy themselves, but don't sit and wait. Let's go play some ball. The man is a psychologist. He will say nothing to motivate Argentina. Just don't leave low with the pay. Big up yourself, Crooks. Show a curtain again. What go on?
There. Make sure I tune in kind of early this time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you going there now? What you think about the coach? Coach, I say, boy, Argentina, I shouldn't Argentina may I play right now, you know. Should I not play a different team?
The look at interview, yes. Well, at least, you know, is a chance for him to who really cut out for the big stage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's a good thing about it. Because as him say, I think him not say him not talk to all of the players him yet.
Mm-hmm.
Him just talk to some of them. So, you know, him not really get to know them yet. Just maybe one and team he might have word with, but as I said, this is a game still, no coach. I mean, when I look for we are going to go win.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But me still not look for Argentina flood either.
Yeah, go on, man.
Yeah, me I say me not use the Honduras game either for judge the thing like that, cause you know, so we beat the two last encounter we have with Honduras, we beat them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Argentina managed to get them 3. You know, so you know, with that being said, most people don't look on it and say, boy, we kicking Honduras face twice, you know, in recent encounters. So they might expect say, boy, the least we fear get at least a 1 or a 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but as me I say, this is a game where the coach, you know, I mean, a couple of the players them were the day in the last window we play Mexico, right? I think Mexico was the final match we played, don't it? The last match in the qualifiers thing there.
Yeah, man, that's same game, Nations League.
Yeah, a couple of the players they miss out of that one, and also.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of them miss, right? So
yeah,
you
man.
know, it's a chance right now for the players to improve. But I think the players are going to go sleep still because this is an opportunity for both teams, you know. Because Argentina on one and the players might try to impress for them coach to show say them need to get picked in this World Cup squad here. So they might come in now with the mindset for when them buck a look aside, if them can give them 50, them give them 50. Because they want to score as much goal as possible and each one come to try prove say boy him ready to make the World Cup team.
Yeah.
As well as on the other and you know I think the Jamaican players would have want to prove to the coach say boy them fitting in system and them really want to play because as I said before, you know, when they had the interview, not this one but the first one when him did come.
Press conference.
Yeah, the press conference, and they might say, boy, he might pick players who want to play, we look willing to play, we're serious about the thing. You know, and if a man like Eichel out there, he don't want any attitude, they want players who are work. So this is an opportunity now for the players, them really show the coach, say, boy, yeah, them ready for this. You know. So, yeah. So, I think none of the team them go out, they go really joke it out. That's the way me think still. Because each team, as I said, the players them have an objective to prove to the respective coaches. Say yeah, they want to be a part of the plan going forward. So it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, so everybody really they're gonna put their best foot forward because as I say, man, I make an impression, a lasting impression. They always say first impression last. So especially the locally based players. Yeah, man, they want to go impress the coach. Crooks, you freeze. Crooks look like he freeze people. Poor internet that I know. All right, so let me check out about the comment section. CC, check in, CC, everything good? Rob Smith is saying, park the bus, play long ball, hope Antonio can muscle up a man. You think that is a good strategy to employ, or just play open football? Yet discipline, as Coach Devon said. What do you think? What was the last score? No, 1-0 against the Argentina team. So why no people act like we're good? Look like Crooks. Look like CC long ass granddad. Yeah, Crooks. Look like your Sub-Zero take you over a while ago. Rob
So-
Smith, big up yourself.
Yeah.
Roderick Sharp, rather. Yeah, Crooks, you were saying.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good match, coach. I just feel so. I just have that feeling that the players are come out. As I say, this the coach, the coach, very serious about him thing, you know, and he make it clear, you know, so he make it everybody know, say, hey, but come, serious about this thing, and so, but want only the best. So if you come and give me mediocre performance and feel like, say, boy, me go pick you back, then boy, that not gonna work. You have to come at all times and show, say, you want this thing.
Yeah, but Crooks, could it be a case where you see some potential? You might not play well, but you see some potential to call it back to improve. Because remember, he spoke about there are some stuff that he might be able to improve on as well, you know.
True.
So it could be a case where not because a player didn't have a good game, they're gonna be thrown away. All right, we're getting a call. Let us see who is this. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Yeah, man. Good night, coaches, this and the panelists and the viewers, them.
Big up yourself, Jobless.
Where you going with, coach?
There, man.
Boy, I tell your few fans them that they can't get carried away easily, man.
Talk to it.
You could practice much, man. They have too much expectation, man, and that's why we deal with the ball of them away and deal with the coach them away sometimes. They have too much expectation. Tell them to limit them expectation a little bit, man. And make the coach process him team properly and thing. It's a big match. It's a big match for your first, you know? And everything. So you have to understand, man. The coach, me not blame the coach, man. It's a big match, man. I don't want this to be my first match. I mean, I know the team. I mean, I know my player them. Eh? There's no, you understand? A simple common sense, man. A simple common sense, man. I have to understand. I have to think logical. You can't just think one-sided and look on things one-sided. You have to look on it, you know, all around it. Yeah, man. So we just have to just make the man them express themselves and just play ball, and where game done, and the coach can assess and see who ready and who not ready and think. Hey, I don't know if you who gonna lose, who gonna win. You know, I don't know. No. We not reached that side yet. We not reached that side yet. We not reached that side yet. So coach, make the ball them express themselves.
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy the game and have some fun and call it a day. I say it go.
Yeah,
and you meet the player them and you get with them. That's it. No big. Not big about it. Yeah, man, bless up yourself, you know, but they are still.
All right, Jobless. Big up yourself. Big up the whole Canada.
Yeah, man, winter come in pan way. Boy, I mean, tell you.
As the man would have said, no, Jobless, don't ball to me.
That's true. That's so true, boy.
Just go put on so winter clothing, you know.
For real, man.
When I have all like gear them can sort that out. So
For real, man. You don't know. You're gonna enjoy the match and you don't know. Ball I got job, let it go roll. And I enjoyment. Whatever the outcome be, it be. But don't read in too much to it. Fans, I beg you no please. Don't have too much expectation and read into it. Just enjoy. Learn to enjoy some football game. Learn to enjoy and don't have too much expectation. That's all I tell the fans then. Please and thanks. All right, sir. Have a good night.
All right, big up yourself. Jobless.
All right, cool.
All right, so there you have it from Jobless. XLR Sports is saying that he went to the Argentina Honduras game yesterday, and Argentina definitely took that game as a training session. They didn't even come out of first gear. Jamaica has a really hard task ahead. Whoa. So they might take the Jamaican game more serious. Let us see. Yeah, I think they say Argentina and Crooks have 4 games to go in order to go on some record-breaking run.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, something like that, yes.
After last night, when me say Reggae Boyz go take a beating and start fresh. All right. Big up yourself, Gregory Reed. Gregory, big up to Crooks as well.
See you,
me I bet 100 US for Reggae Boyz to win. Our draw, all right? We may have to put Mikel Antonio back in his original position, right back. Really? When is the match? The match is Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, 7 p.m. local time, which is Jamaica time. So we're looking forward. What kind of strategy do you think we employ, Crooks? Play free-flowing football, open ball game, low block, mid block, or expansive football? Try to match up end-to-end stuff with this Argentina team.
I think we can match up with them. We'll have to go play the low block and try catch them on the counter with the pace. Them fast too, you know. The players them fast too, you know. So we'd have to play who know best for that game here. Instead of going in and try experiment, you know. Yeah, we'd have to play a low block and try catch them on the counter. That's what I think, really. I think we can really play expansive with them.
But what if the coach employ that strategy?
Well, if the coach employ that strategy, then it must have a reason why I employ. Maybe more for that's why I'm going to employ that. But knowing Argentina, as I say, I'm a side, I'm a follow for this longest while now, from I know myself, I understand the football to a level. You know? I know say Argentina, once they give them space, them are go
exploit it.
Yeah, and looking back on a couple of matches where we play high pressing teams, like for example, even in our region here, the Mexico and the USA and the Canada, right? We say we try to play Canada. Remember this is in our zone now, and I expect I'm thinking that when I not think Argentina is a far better side than Canada. Right? And remember, so them have them chemistry go on for them, just like how Canada have, right? And we try to play a bit open in the Canada match at Canada. We see what happen. We see the outcome. I mean, put the weather aside, you know, because a lot of the players never used to the weather. But despite that, we play open and we see what happen to it, right? And whenever we play against the Mexicos and the USA, if we play too open, they exploit the spaces too. So I'm saying with that issue of us not managing that open ball game, I think we can play them that team here open at all.
Plus, one of the observation, Crooks, is that Argentina is a ball handling team, whereas they try as best as possible to keep possession of the football.
Keep the ball, yeah, most definitely.
So they thrive in moving the ball around and moving it quickly, skillfully, with precision and synergy.
Definitely.
So it's a team that will, in our Jamaican colloquial term, kill you with ball.
Yeah, man. And not only that, but you have to add the icing on the cake to the players. them very skillful and they will take your hand. So like them are afraid to take your hand where if you even put two players on them for mark, then them are afraid that one pass the ball quick. They will take on two players. So just imagine you playing hoping and there's one player them have to take on with the technical ability of for them players. That will give a problem. So we have to go play with a low block compact and try to beat them on the counter. Because we have the players who are capable of doing that. In the squad now, we must pick. We have those players who are capable of taking on their defenders to and who are afraid to drive at them. So we think we play compact and try to catch them on the counter. But as I say, if the coach play open, then he must have a reason why he play open. He must have look for something specific from the players to see. Maybe he look to see how they manage to him giving them instruction for the first time coming around and how the players take on to it, or them grasp it. Maybe you want to see that way, but I want to play them open if I saw.
Yeah. And he might also employ a few different strategies to see, like I said, all the players them respond in terms of a formation, in terms of system, to see how best, you know, the team or the players can equip themselves to these changes. And this is if he will have to make tactical changes in games in the future. I guess you'd want to know that. So I think
how quick they adapt to the new instruction that they are giving.
Right,
They are professionals.
Right. And you know, XLR Sports is saying Argentina defenders are quick. Don't think we have players quick enough to be effective playing counter-attacking football. And I've always said this in our Crux. It doesn't matter how fast we are as a nation when it comes on to athletics. Bring it over in football are two different things. You might have a 1 and 2 player in Jamaica team are fast, a Leon Bailey. But who on the team is really fast? We can leave persons.
All right, truth to be told, another team now we see. Many think Leon Bailey are afraid to take the man, you know. Leon Bailey has the speed and the feel, you know, and the dribbling ability to take. Many think him are afraid to take. Many think Mikel Antonio are afraid to drive at them and try muscle them. I mean, if I have a challenge, you know, because the centre backs them to Argentina, you know, a serious, rough, tough neck centre backs, you know. So, but many think Antonio are afraid of them either. You understand? So we have the players them who will run upon them, you know. We have the players who will run. Many think Billy are afraid to run upon them and take them on. And many think Mikel and Antonio are afraid neither. I mean, it would be good now if you see, you know how Jamal Lowe or Bobby Reed handles a team of this magnitude now. If they are play upon the other side of the wing, one out of the two of them.
Yeah.
Because I know for sure so Mikel Antonio would have been the first choice. You know, knowing who we know and seeing the team over and over, would have been the first choice striker. We know so I'm not afraid to try and muscle through and kick them. I will know for sure so Leon Bailey not afraid to drive at defenders no matter who you are. Because we see him do that already in the big leagues. I mean, when I play for the Bundesliga team there, I will see him in the Premier League. So we know so I'm not afraid to take on defenders. So we not have to worry about Bailey or Antonio. And Shamar now gone in you know in an environment now where you know it's supposed to tough him up. So I think Shamar afraid of that, and Shamar is a brother whenever he play for the country, he always put him all in there. So I think he might be afraid now. As I say, this I want to give him. I think the players they want to go out there really for you know. I mean, they might respect Messi, but I think they might really go out there knowing what is at stake now with the new coach and you know hearing the new coach speak clear, loud and clear to everybody. And make them know say I'm coming serious about this thing is that. But I think they want to come in right now to in the joke business. So we just have to watch and see.
One other thing I look into Crux. Instructions given. Will it be, I know the players are professional players, but will it be what they are used to? Or especially some who might not have the caliber coaches at their disposal?
Yeah, but you know, some strongly feel say some of the players are have problem with it. maybe not much, but them are gonna just get the real. It's like them are gonna get what you call it when you have a player out on the field when they really used to the type of game and then get through. Just like the coach I get two in right now with we playing Argentina, right? And they must
So
say,
you mean
boy,
like
I'm gonna
some
really want that to be the start.
rookie response on
Good.
them thing there?
Good, yeah. So the players them who are not exposed to this high caliber of coaching and tactical arrangements and all of that might just get what you call it, stage fright, and probably nervous with the instructions as a rookie where we just gonna get exposed to this high level of thing,
To this high
maybe
level.
yeah.
And
Maybe them
I
not gonna
think that
grasp
is
it
one of
that
the
yeah.
things he can also use to know how well to communicate, what sort of communication to bring to these players, you know what I mean? So yeah, I tend to believe that. That's why it just jumped out at me that some of these players might probably first time. I mean, Paul Hall was a pro license coach, but I don't know if his tactics are up to the par as this coach. I don't know. I'm just saying,
But I think so though. This man have more experience and at a far
and he would
level.
have right, and he would have gone up
Right.
against higher caliber coaches.
Even Argentina before with Iceland. So him would have been there, done that, and played against him then at the Europe era. So him would have played against them big team. Even England, the historic win over England. You understand? So he would have been to the top to that level where him know what is really required at that level, really based on experience.
Yeah.
So he would have more experience than Paula.
Welcome to Jermaine. What go on, Jermaine?
Good night, coach. Where you going with, man?
Good day here, man. Why? It look like you've been around at the weights room,
I say you go in again at the field, man,
Yeah. So what go on?
They are coach. Go and try to catch up on the missed months that I've been out for, But we'll see what go on when Tuesday night. Hoping for the best,
So what's your contribution on this?
What part of it is a lot,
No, just chime in where you think you want to chime in.
I mean, basically, me just look to see what the coach basically. Professor, now, him don't know the players them. So yeah, first time I see them play and the film eyes and the film watch. So I'm not look for nothing too big from this game, coach. The defense line is really weak. So honestly, we just have our best. Cranky say we pray. So we have to start praying thing. But it's just a run for the players them to prove themselves. The man them get called up again. The last two performances wasn't good from him. So he get a new start and a new coach. Just come out and play the football. Put your all night and we go from there. For the long time players them. Bailey and the man them just step up and do a job. So everybody get a fresh start. Everybody get a new chance to come and prove themselves.
You think some of these players will return? That question is for you as well, Crux. So when Jermaine answer, you can chime in.
After this game? I mean, if you're committed to the program, why not? I don't see if we lose 4-0, 5-0, or what have you, 1-0, whichever scoreline we lose by, why would we give up now? If we are look to bring the country from one point to another, you get me? We have to start somewhere. So if we keep on calling you in and then come back again, we're just break everything over and over again. We can't reach nowhere with that. You have to come and put in the work, man. One more likely say still, we have some players that are injured. And because this is not our best squad, we have players that are injured or what have you. More see we keep one steady crop of players, coach.
Yes.
You get me, I say? And build with the man. Make the man get to know each other. Chemistry start build. And have a local based team just to see them. If, God forbid, something happen, we can, the man them know exactly the style where we are going to play with. And then can just fit right back in the team. You get me? When we have a chance to bring the man them in a camp for Jamaica, have the local base player them run the team just the same. You get me? If you can't facilitate all of them, you put a proposal. If some live close by, we can travel and come train with the squad on a daily basis. You get me? So if push come to shove and these players can't turn up, you know exactly the system and the style of play with the coach employ. So you're not a last shadow when you're out there. You get me, where they get called up for the team, look no lesser than the players them we've been playing. So we just need to keep the crop of guys together, man, and build on it,
Yeah. Crooks, go ahead.
For me, as I said before earlier, coach, the coach basically I use this as a match to see how well the players grasp instructions and adjust to tactics. But I think you might use one tactics in another game for just say, all right, we just watch how them are playing. Them I get 20. All right, then I play, then I go to play. No, I think even if we ever get 20, he would have want to make, because remember him saying, when he took on the job, right, coach? Him clearly say it was an option for him to either stay from the stands and watch the team playing to see how the team play, right? Or jump in the hot water and go up on the sideline and manage the team. And him say him chose not to stay in the stands and watch, but to be in the hot water. So when I think him going to on the sideline, right? With that being said, and just there just watch the team. Him going to try if change tactics based on how the game go and see how well, as we say, it's a game where him going to watch to see how well the players them grasp instructions and adjust to the tactical changes. And me personally, I feel say anybody who not adjust to it properly or fast enough, but I feel say, them probably get called back. But the thing say, maybe they have to go work on themselves and tell them say, you want to work for yourself and improve on that, and we'll give you a next run and then we'll see what you do and then you decide the next chance we give you if you're ready for this or not. So I see it, coach. The thing you might test all the players, as I said, with tactics, different tactics, based on how the game go and see who grasp it fast enough and who adjust to it. Because in a big game and in an international football, as you know, coach, it's good for the players to adjust to tactics fast enough. Allow me to tell Jermaine.
No, man, if as long as you're a professional player, man,
it's good as long as you're a professional, you're supposed to can adjust to tactical changes quick enough and work with it. So that me think him gonna look for and say, who not just tweet me, might give them a next chance again if they redeem themselves, and then if they redeem themselves, that's it.
I heard that something somewhere along the line that this coach is I'm lose my thoughts though. Something distract me just now. Yes, I got it back. What happened is that he looked into the last campaign and realized that we used a whole lot of players. Something like close to 100 players. You know what I mean? So he probably won't want to go that route. So players might remain or be retained, and if or depending on the pool that he has, will he start with a fresh pool, or it is interesting to see what will happen going forward. You know what I mean? sad to know that is Argentina the new coach come back up in a, but we have no choice. Still have to go represent. Yeah, that's true. That's that double thinking coach this. I don't know what that means, Rob Smith. Jamaica have no one to contain Messi and Demare. What say you? What you say, Crooks? Anybody can contain Demare, the Baller, and Messi?
Coach, remember say we had a weaker team. We play against Argentina the last time. I mean, we could argue say Argentina was a weaker team back then too. And I mean, Taxi did well to you know, to kind of minimize the damage that Messi and normally create. So you know, with that being said, I mean, the football round, you know, and a man can have a bad game, you know. As well as a team can come out with the fighting spirit and decide to, hey, we are fight to the end, you know. And you never know. You know.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
when I think say it gonna be just, you know, I mean, a man saying there in the Honduras game and them there will come out a first gear and all of that. But at the end of the day, this is a match where as I said before, coach, everybody want to show say, yo, we want to make that squad here unless this is just a match to just keep the chemistry going and them not really kill out themselves, which I think really
Nah,
that be the
man, I
case.
go there go impress, man.
So yes, I said this in response to the person who said him did dead at the match. And Argentina now come out at first gear. So I said to myself when I said this wouldn't really be a that mean if they not come out at first gear, then this wouldn't really be a match then per se to say boy, you want competition really.
Yeah.
So obviously this is a match really. The players them come out and if them can give the side 10 and prove say hey, if they in the thing, so I not buy that. So none of the players them now will come out another Jamaica match come joke either. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm sure the Jamaicans them now come joke. So I think it's gonna be like a run around for those Messi just do him feel like Di Maria just do him feel like. I think it's gonna be that. Because
No,
as
but
I said before.
Go on, Crooks, finish.
Yeah, as I said before, remember so we play them already, you know. We play Argentina already, you know. With a weaker team, you know. As I say Argentina was a weaker team back then too, but Messi never have that ball at time as, you know. People wouldn't expect same would have run on. So I think it's gonna be that in this case either.
All right, but look at it this way, Crooks. Remember, you know, it's a practice game, friendly game. What they'd want to do is to ensure that players stay healthy. So when they talk about practice game, I mean, and coming out at first gear, I believe that the person is saying that there's nothing to really play for in terms of a tournament or you're at a final of a competition where you have to take on and close down spaces and all of them. I think they are working on stuff as well. Hence the reason it might be seen as a training camp. If you notice, it's a strong team them carry out, you know. So what if they want to work on a sort of play? So they use a physical team like Honduras and a Jamaica to see how best they can cope with the physicality that will come in the World Cup. But they're still not coming out of first gear because their intention is to win, of course, but not to probably blow any box out, so to speak, in this one. So it might be the coaches are really looking into things, trying to figure out how best, what sort of formation, what sort of set up the team will need. They are working on stuff. We might not know, but I believe that they're working.
But that is true, no, coach. But when I think what me I say now, me hear your point where you say, coach, which me kind of understand. But based on when me watch from my screen, it never look like Argentina never did want to get a side of 50. It never looks so to me. Now, so them give them 100 in the ball. It never look like Argentina never want to score 5, 6, or 7. Because every time they get the opportunity to drive at Honduras, they did that. There's not like them get the chance and them just say, "Chum, I could go and bounce the ball around and go and practice." That wouldn't make no sense. That would just be aimless to me.
Yeah,
It's all right.
but
It's Honduras
that
and
would still comprise of a particular thing that they would be working on.
yeah, me get what you say, but what me I say now,
Mhm.
coach, see? What the sense? All right. It come like a JC then, right? So they want a practice matches then, right? And then me say, boy, all right, then Clancarty is a wild team and them roughing them out of physical. So here what?
Mhm.
We want to play Clancarty, right? And see if we can manage them physicality, see? And when JC
Mhm.
buck Clancarty, them say, all right, then boom bang, we score 3 goals. Make we go and bounce it around. And then see, that would just be like, but I mean, yeah, so you realize you can manage the physicality, but it's not like the team have come at you really if you say, boy, you have no whole heap of pressure for say, boy, you know?
And that's why they are able to drive at them crooks because
Good.
they
Yeah,
aren't
boy,
bringing
but
that to them.
yeah, boy, me and say maybe Honduras not have that what you call it now, that upfront thing the way
Firepower.
they were, yeah, that firepower they really figure, you know, competition for say, boy, all right then. You know, yeah, physicality where they don't have that.
So that's why I believe crooks that they will still try to exploit the areas of
Yeah,
weakness of a
and
Honduras
me I
team.
say no,
And I
coach. Yeah,
same thing
that's why
with
me.
Jamaica them are gonna do.
Good, and me I say no, coach. Say that's why me not feel like say them did a go out there and never want to get Honduras 50.
No, me not think that.
Yeah, that me I say. So that's why me I say
Okay.
to the person who say, boy, him go there and Argentina never come out
Never come out
a
of first
gear,
gear,
second. With that being said, with them not coming out of first gear, no means they know what they want to get Honduras 50.
Right. I get what you're saying now.
Yeah, so that's that me I say.
All right, so we see a comment in the comment section. Natty Congo, big up yourself. Natty Congo say, I'm on the job listening to the show and put players in my notes instead of patients. I quickly realize and fix it. Natty Congo, big up yourself, but ensure you do the right thing. Rajic Sharp is saying, basically, coach, the Argentina team that played last night is the same Copa national team assembled. Only Di Maria and Dybala wasn't there. Yeah, that is true. And I think Dybala will be playing in the Reggae Boyz game. So
one thing, the Hispanic part of the game what me catch with them still, coach. Messi seemed to be stringing a lot of ball from the midfield in that game. You know, he marshal the midfield. A lot of balls through the channel, a lot of balls over the top. You know, some well-weighted pass. So I don't think in the Jamaica squad right now there's one individual alone that can really stop him. It has to be a collective effort from the team. You know, pressing the midfield when they need to press in the midfield and close him down. Don't give him no time and space on the ball. You know, so it's gonna be a workman-like performance. They have to come out and work. They don't come out and work. It's gonna be an easy job for the Argentinians, honestly, because these guys been playing together for a long period of time. You know, they are good on the ball. They possess the ball really well. You know, so if you don't come and put in the work, we gotta get physical. They're gonna just walk over us. You know, and another thing, let me see. If we don't possess the ball that well, you know, but if we can at least get the ball up the park, down the wings them, and whip ball into the box, I think that's where I think we can get some success. With the height advantage with them with that back line that Argentina have. But again, we have to try to get the ball up the park. Don't know if this midfield is gonna do that, you know, but again, we just work for the best, you know.
yeah. But look at it. Somebody is saying the same person went to the match, XLR Sport. I think I said it last night that I think I asked the question, why are they playing two CONCACAF teams? And it is because they have Mexico in their zone or group. So they want as much as possible They want as much as possible, sorry, to probably see how the CONCACAF teams play.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if these two teams
sure. That me just like I said,
would have been ideal enough
me just like I said
to give Argentina a real look going up against a Mexico team, because quite frankly, all the CONCACAF team don't play the same enough.
Probably at these two team alone willing to take the risk.
No, I'm not willing to take the risk. And I think Mexico's supposed to play Peru today, you know. If I'm not lying, you know, Mexico playing Peru today, and I think
so they're playing
Japan
a South American team.
Yeah, and I think Japan played USA,
US.
You know? And the US was the two, I think, you know. So
Yeah,
you
man.
know, the whole of the World Cup team we are go, they might test out. And if you check it, I think Brazil have an African team in them zone, if I'm not lying. Brazil have an African team in them zone.
I think so.
Yeah, because I see them take a try get practice match with they played Ghana. I think they have a next African team for play. I think, if I'm not lying.
Yeah, so that's what the teams normally do. They try to get teams that actually play practice match against teams that would have been similar teams to their opponents in their group.
Definitely. But as I say, coach, me gonna say it too, but you say it, you hit the nail on the head, man. I don't think Jamaica and Honduras, would that be the ideal, you know, practice, because we don't possess the ball nowhere like US or Mexico or even Canada or even Panama. We don't possess the ball nowhere. Not that we don't have quality players, but we don't possess the ball nowhere near them or press like them and move the ball fast enough like them. And as much as Honduras is a side where I build, they not do that either. They are not good at that either. So when I think would that be the ideal, but maybe as I say, it's the physicality, you know.
Yeah,
because them know so the CONCACAF region rough, and them must say, boy, yeah, you know, Jamaica a rough team and them pace it to one thing. So you know, we see how well they manage them.
Yeah, man. Don Dada is saying that my side goalkeeper Andre Blake, defense Amari Bell, Mario Appa, Damian Lowe, Jamai Topi, Javian Brown, midfield Ravel Morrison, Daniel Johnson, Bobby Reed, Leon Bailey, Mikel Antonio. Not a bad team, but trust me, I think the defense they are going to they will be up for a long night, in my estimation. You understand? So it's just the onus is on the defenders. Do they play discipline? Do they try to? Yeah, because you see these players, Crooks, and you know them more than I do, you know, because you're a team. But knowing how these teams play, these teams can zone defense. They know how to pick the pockets of players in terms of dispossessing the ball.
Yeah, man.
They know all of those tactics and tricks in the book.
Definitely.
So it's gonna be difficult for us to really. It look like it's probably gonna be a long ball night.
Yeah, man.
And
Definitely.
again, the midfield for Argentina is very talented. So if anything, we probably would have to match the midfield up front. But with the experience that midfield have, it's gonna be devastating, because
Coach,
they move the ball pretty fast enough.
Coach, there's no problem with a long ball night, you know. But it's what type of long ball, because there's no harm in staying stable in the defense line. But when you break that pressure, your first 2 pass or 3 pass must be some beautiful pass. 1-2 to Ravel and the midfield, and Ravel find the pace. You get me? We actually, when after we break the pressure, we can't just turn over the ball, give the man them. So there's no problem with hitting the long ball, but I hit a perfect long ball. You get me? Have a plan. You gotta soak up the pressure, And when you win the ball, make sure we are make in 5 yard. We cannot miss a 5 yard pass them, or we always miss. We can't do that. You get me? Get the ball to somebody where have the passing range to do some damage. Because we have the pace up front to definitely do the damage. But how if we get the ball to the man them, biggest problem. And we'll see how the coach go about watching the players and how him go forward with the pool of players where him go select going forward and all of that, give everybody them fair bit of chance and assembling team accordingly, but it is what it is.
Tagabi. Say after last time we go do some research on the coach. And check out some interviews and something. And the coach, I say I think that's what I'm experiencing in Iceland, right? When him go, which team go on next place? Go Qatar. One place him go. Him go Qatar. Me that say a totally when him see Iceland and did go in a Qatar with the same mindset. It was a total different thing. Because what he was saying is that though the players in Iceland, right? Them not really have no big names and I think it was about 2 players at the time for the Icelandic team that would really play like in the Champions League. I understand. And then that say the thing is that with the players, them is that them I get pro license and A license coaches from them a toddler. So even if them not all that skill and all of that, them know about tactics, them know about instruction, them understand instructions well, them take instructions well, them fast with it, and them know about tactics because they've been getting that pro level thing from them young coming up. So them say it wasn't hard for kind of coach them because them fit to them, so them very fit. Like really, really fit. Them could have run the whole day like literally and not, and all that tired. So it was easy for them to like defend compact and attack compact. They must say when him go to Qatar go see a totally different thing. Not all of the players them did it that fit and take instructions that well and that willing to put in the work and hard working like the players in Iceland. So again, maybe that might come up again in this region, which we know coach say, and all our players have the mental thing there when it comes down to the football professionalism. You understand me? So what did I say earlier on? We did I ask the question about what me think I tell you say based on instructions, some of the players they might not used to it and so me might buck up on something similar to that again and after just as I say, watch and see, what the best thing will work for Jamaica itself. Because when I think our players are that disciplined like Iceland coaches and that fit. And as him said, takes on to instruction because they've been getting that from a younger age as compared to us, which is the total opposite. So, it's an next adjustment for him again.
Yes, certainly. And we might have players that are not fit optimally, match fitness. So let us see how that goes. We have reached the end of the show, 2 hours mark. You know what I mean? So we will be closing, but of course, we'll be asking Jermaine and Crooks to give their final thoughts before we close out. Starting with Jermaine.
As we say again, coach, we just look forward to the game Tuesday. I wish the boys them well. I wish everybody turn up and just be open-minded and take in as much as they can. For we get going, get the 2026 campaign going. We have to start from now if we want some great results and things. But just here, hoping for the best. I hope for the biggest problem for the Jamaican football kind of change. Which is the federation. If federation don't change, we still not gonna achieve nothing. So, guys, no one are listening, man. Just buckle up, man. Buckle up and do the right thing for the country and thing, So, the coach has said all the right things them already. Don't say it in the press conference. Say, we have to understand that these players are professionals. They're used to a certain standard where they're coming from. You get me? So, don't believe that they're gonna come to the country and get some kind of treatment and now go lick out both here and now go feel some way type of way if come back and play for the country. You get me? And I really didn't like the president's response either because, you know, money isn't all. You get me? We know so we can operate like some first world country and all of that, but the basic things we were doing wrong, you know? Basic things we are doing wrong. And if we can't fix them basic things there, sorry to say, but we're not gonna achieve that. We're not gonna reach nowhere. We'll keep on coming on the show and say these things over and over again. You know? So that's my 2 cents, coach.
All right, big up Jermaine. Crooks.
My 2 cents, coach. But like how Jermaine bring up that point there earlier on, a while ago, because but did listen to that part of the tour and me hear the response of the federation. And we really think this coach, as me say, I make them know straight up, say, hey, him not come for the media, it's not a trial and everything with him, Him come straight to come do the job, because him now come come feel and for us come joke with the thing. Him come win and him want hold the best.
Mm-hmm.
When we make the federation know clear, say, you want a man, to only keep the players them, So now if we go do the right thing and be professional and the environment that for right the players want to come play for we and stay for we. So this a man basically make them know say you know man, we have to step up on the thing right now for the big players them come play for we. Cause right now me want only the best and the better players them for we get result and from the start and what we need to do right now when I get the thing going. So with this being in first match. I mean, I look to see how the I look to see what going on in terms of the federation and how, the whole traveling and the whole thing and how them start off with the coach,
Yeah, man.
So, I look to see them step up them game and see what really are going. Because I really feel, say, based on how the man making point claim, and I think if they went at the mediocre business and the players them feel uninterested and feel like them don't feel motivated enough, I feel like this a coach are going to really stay. But I think him going to stay under them crap because him know professionalism as Jermaine say. And him know say players thrive on the professional environment. And the man say it before say him see the whole shebang we are going under the media and the whole team about the JFF. And he must start on a new slate. He know like it players a new slate, He might give the federation a new slate. Yeah. So the man don't even doesn't put this for players alone and piece of players alone, The man make a big and bold statement, coach. The man call back for him captain, because the man meaning say want all the best of the best, coach.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So with that being said, I know the JFF know, so you want a man, the environment needs to be right for the players then. So we just hope starting off for the game Tuesday, them start off on a good note to the coach and continue that. And we just hope the guys them come in at this match Tuesday and just give them all and prove to the coach, say, we're ready for play. We're serious. And hope the match be a good match and wish the guys them all the best,
All right. There you have it from Crooks people. Thanks very much to Crooks and Jermaine who came on. And it was a solid discussion, trust me. Big up to the persons in the comment section. Big up to the erudites in the comment section. And know yourself, big up. Thanks for the super chat, super sticker. Yeah. Thanks for the company. You know what I mean? This we do a weekend time, talk football. You know what I mean? And we always get some very, very good views and contending views from some people. And it's always a good thing to be here on the coaches desk to have this football discussion. So big up yourself, people. Thanks very much for tuning in. Stay safe and until next time.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.